Hey guys, welcome back. Now, 2020 has been a hell of a year so far, COVID has just thrown everything into disarray. And one of the things to result from this whole COVID pandemic is that we are now a lot more aware of things like cleanliness and hygiene and, washing our hands a lot more and of course putting on your mask. But have you really thought about the other stuff that you bring out with you, like your phone, maybe your watch, jewelry, all that kind of stuff? Now, you don't have masks for your phone, you don't have a mask for your wallet or your watch or anything like that. But these kind of things come into contact with outside services all the time. You put your phone on tables when you go and eat or wherever. Your watch touches stuff while you're walking all the time. But no, we don't scrub down our watches, we don't wash it with soap, and please don't wash your phone with soap, alright? There actually is a solution, alright? So there is the Zygienic. So the Zygienic is a sanitizer or a UV sanitizer made by a homegrown company right here in Singapore. Now it's marketed as a phone sanitizer, but you can actually use it to sanitize all the different products that I mentioned earlier. So how does it actually work? Now it's a lot more than just putting in a black light in a box and and that's how it works. No, it actually uses lights that emits UVC or ultraviolet C lights, right? So that's a bit different because that specific light is actually harmful to the DNA of microorganisms, right? So your bacteria and all that. So if you put your phone or your device in that phone sanitizer, and you turn it on. So for this device, it takes about 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, it kills about what it claims to be 99.9% of all these microorganisms. Now that is absolutely fantastic. And is this day and age, it is something that we actually need. All right, now first of all, the unboxing is pretty simple. In the box, obviously you get the Zygienic sanitizer. You also get a little guide that shows you, how to use the device and how to use it safely. And of course, you get a USB Type-C cable to power up the sanitizer. Now, it actually notifies you at the end of the 15 minutes, right? So you don't have to open it. And by the way, you should not open it up when the UV light is on because, like I said, it destroys the DNA of microorganisms, so it will probably affect you as well. But it's got a fail-safe. So if you open it while it's on, it will automatically shut off. So don't worry about that, all right? Now, at the end of the 15 minutes, you get a notification to let you know that it's done. And that's not it, alright? They added in some really cool features because they know that a lot of us, we really need our phones. So with this device, you are sort of killing two birds with one stone as well. Now, it doesn't just sanitize your phone or your devices. Now, if it has a phone, you put it in, it also wirelessly charges. So that's fantastic. So you don't lose that 15 minutes, you actually charge your phone at the same time. Now, to review this product, it was a little tricky for me. Now, when I got the product, obviously the first thing that came to mind is I want to test out and see if this is actually true. So I reached out to a lot of different labs in Singapore and I asked them, if they would be willing to help me out, just to test the phone before and after putting it through the Zygienic to see if it actually works. Unfortunately, not a lot of them got back to me. And those that did get back to me simply weren't able to help because they were all running at max capacity now, testing for COVID and all sorts of other stuff. So I was basically stuck there. So basically what I did was I tried to do as much research as possible and check into, does this UVC light thing actually work? And according to a lot of documentation that I found online and proper, not just what people saying, what actual doctors who are saying it, it actually does work. So much so that actually the Singapore government is working to release, I think it's 100 or 200 robots out into shopping malls and healthcare centers and all that with this sort of UV light to actually clean it, so that it actually works. So is there any downsides to this product? Well, the only thing I can think of is that if your phone is there cleaning, you can't touch it. You can charge your phone, but you can't actually use the device until it's done. But that's just 15 minutes, and the benefits that you get out of it is you get a clean phone or clean accessory or watch or whatever that has no bacteria and all that. I think that is actually invaluable. So let's talk about the price. All right, so the Zygienic comes in at about 69.90 Singapore dollars, an average I think about 58 or 59 US dollars. And they don't just ship to Singapore as well. So they actually ship to quite a few countries. I don't have the entire list, but I'll put a link to their website in the video description below so you can check it out and see if it ships to you. Now, honestly, I think at $69.90, this is a no-brainer. Everybody who has a phone should have this, and everybody has a phone. We are washing our hands constantly more than we ever did in our entire life. And you know, we are putting on face masks and we're washing our hands, but every time we wash our hands, we're picking up our phone that hasn't been cleaned. So I think it really is a no-brainer, and it is a fantastic product, and I think sorely needed at this point of time. Alright, so that about wraps up my review of the Zygienic UV Sanitizer. Now, if you like this video, you know what to do, and I would love it if you would subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications on our next video. I'm JP, and I'll see you real soon.